We are so back, guys. Bitcoin is almost going to 100,000 US dollars. We are seeing a official statement that Gary Gensler is stepping down. XRP is breaking out right now. Guys, this will be the topic of today's video. We are going to talk about where we are in the cycle, what can we expect with Bitcoin, and we are going to have a look at a couple of altcoins, and we're going to talk about also the yield curve inversion, everything that's going on, guys. Okay, let's jump straight into it. And if you enjoyed these videos, guys, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Very much appreciated. Now, when we have a look at Bitcoin, of course, I have been saying that this could be like a rising wedge formation, but a lot of people were saying in the comments it could be like an ascending triangle. I thought that actually, yeah, you guys were right. Looks pretty much like an ascending triangle, even more bullish. This had definitely a higher likelihood to break out to the upside, especially, guys, this is a very important lesson. Look at the price action right here. It's trending up, right? It's trending up, even though if this could be a falling of a rising wedge. But if you look at the momentum indicator, the way that this is kind of like retracing is pretty crazy. That's called a hidden bullish divergence. So this is the same. We have a low right here. We have a higher low coming in right here. But if you look at the momentum indicator, we have a low, and then we do get the higher low, but you get the point. The distance between this low and that low, like, is not that much. While the distance between this low and that low is pretty high. So that's called a hidden bullish divergence because it's not that obvious, right? But generally in a bull market, these things can be very bullish. So what to expect, guys? Well, Bitcoin is going to reach a 100,000 US dollars any moment right now. Can be today, can be tomorrow, can be next week. I think the sooner, the more likelier, because we're only roughly $2,000 away. We can already see retails coming in, guys. Guys, everything is lining up exactly similar as the previous cycle. So the previous cycle in 2020, retail was coming back. We spiked exactly also in November. Right now it's also November. The spike right now is better than the spike we have seen in 2020. To be honest, guys, I'm more bullish on this cycle than I am for 2020, to be honest. Right now, so much things are lining up. We are seeing Gary Gensler stepping down as the chair from the SEC. He has been the enemy of Ripple, and as you can see, guys, I have been sharing this pattern for Ripple actually over on my Twitter. I shared it over on Will Alerts, which is the private Telegram channel where I shared it first. And we can already see we have one of the members, he actually made a nice profit of 37%. I also took this trade over on Apex. That one is still open. Right now, roughly 100% in the profit. But yeah, I actually shared this one also on my Twitter. So if you don't follow me over on Twitter, make sure to do so. I have a link down below in the description. But this one is breaking out already right now and is up roughly 6%. And you know XRP, whenever it goes, it can go rough. And this is exactly what I said a couple of days ago. We have this rally, we will have a 5 days stall, something like that, and then there will come a moment, if you can recall my previous video, that we are going to go up to the high, and then we're going to break that high, and then things are going to escalate again, and this is going to shoot up. This is actually how XRP always have been behaving in the past, right? So this is definitely what I think is happening. Now we have some warning signals too, and the warning signals right now, they are not valid for right now. We gotta remember right here, we are early in this bull phase. There is a lot of time left for we are going to top. Most of the money will be made in the next 6 to 12 months, but there is definitely a big but coming up, guys, and that is we have a yield curve inversion. And an inverted yield curve means the interest rate on long-term bonds is lower than the interest rate on short-term bonds. This is often seen as a bad sign of the economy. Often you can see that on this image actually. Every time the yield curve is inverting, like going back above the black line right here, it's followed with a recession, and that is a gray area right here. The gray areas, they represent a recession. So what we can see is yield curve inversion. We have a recession, another one here, recession, another one here, recession, another one here, slightly recession. But the thing is, guys, a lot of people can be bearish because this is happening right now. But the main question is how long does it take for a recession to take place after the yield curve? Yield curve inversions lead to recessions by about a year on average. I'm going to say a little bit more about this. There was one exception, the yield curve deeply inverted in 1965 and no recession ensued. But most of the time, guys, a recession is coming. And if we look at my chart right here, I've been saying this already for a very long time. I'm expecting in this red area, I expect the regular financial markets to top. And I think it would really make sense to top at these levels. That would really make sense. By the way, for everyone who is doubting, like, hey, what kind of chart are you looking at? I'm looking at the S&P 500 divided by the money supply, so you can see the purchasing power of the S&P 500 stock. Right, if you look at another chart, we are right now at new all-time highs, but not in terms of purchasing power. That's important to realize. I'm expecting a top in this red box, and that is the period after the yield curve inversion from 6 to 12 months. So the coming 6 months will probably pretty safe. But the coming 6 to 12 months, in that period, most likely we are going to see a top. Maybe that's going to be at the dot-com bubble levels right here. And I think the sell-off, guys, will be aggressive, will be extremely aggressive. I'm not really sure, to be honest, how crypto is going to react. I can tell you right now, yeah, of course, every time we have seen drops in the stock market, crypto is going down as well. It has been going hand in hand. But we don't know how the world is going to look next year. Maybe the fiat system is completely collapsing and crypto is the only stuff that is left. The great wealth transfer, that's possible. I don't know that, but I'm going to be open to all these ideas because I just want to make my mind as flexible as possible, so you can be open to such ideas. Because I'm also open to the idea whenever this goes down, the crypto market will collapse with it, and you want to have some hard assets, right? So yeah, these are just the things that I'm watching, but everything is lining up, guys. Everything is lining up. Bitcoin, new all-time highs, going to $100,000. The prophecy is being fulfilled. Retail's coming back. The rotten apples are going out of the space. A lot of altcoins are pumping. The cycle right here, guys, this is just, it's just like, to be honest, everything is just lining up. Even the yield curve inversion is lining up, because the yield curve inversion still predicts that we have a bull market for up to 6 to 12 months, which is exactly where we are. We are in that cycle where we have, like, if we bring out the BLX, guys, what is switch to the daily? Yes, please, let's switch to the weekly, otherwise we can't even see it that good. But you can see this green area. We have like 2 years in the green area already. We are entering the last year in the green area, which generally is followed by a 1 year bear market. This is how Bitcoin as an asset class has been performing for the past 15 years or something like that. So this is very significant, right? So probably we're not going to change that directly. The behavior of Bitcoin is not going to change directly into something completely different than it has been doing for the past 15 years or so. But it's definitely possible. But what I'm trying to say here, everything is lining up. We are in that last phase of the bull cycle, which is the acceleration phase of the cycle. The S&P 500 is looking to do something similar, like a blow off top. Maybe we are going to shoot right here to the highs of the dot-com bubble. Retail is coming, rotten apples are leaving, altcoins are pumping. In this cycle, in terms of times where we are on the cycle, we also have 6 to 12 months left until we are seeing the bull market top. Guys, it is almost the perfect picture that we are seeing right here. Let me know in the comment section what you think, and share this video, drop a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, guys, make sure to subscribe down below as well. Hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever we upload new videos. And if you are interested in getting these extra alerts, I'm giving out these alerts. I'm telling what I'm doing mainly with my own portfolio, right? It's also whenever I'm taking profits, stuff like that. I'll share that always firstly on Will Alerts, because this is easy for me to share. It's a private Telegram channel, but it's basically for free. because the only thing that you need to do is you need to join Bybit with the affiliate link down below, and Bybit will share a part of the fees that you normally pay to Bybit. It will share with us, with the channel, and that makes it all possible to do these type of things. And yeah, guys, if you are interested in that, it doesn't cost you anything. It's a free service, but it does require you a sign up to Bybit. Also, guys, I quickly want to mention a little bit about the mindset of this bull market. Then we just go back to the Bitcoin chart. But one thing that's very important, guys, like, you have to stay connected with yourself. You have to how can I say this properly? Like, when we let me just scroll back to the previous bull market. So something that you have to realize is that at these moments, this was the previous bull market top, at these moments, the emotional state of the markets and your personal emotional state is completely different than right now. You probably right now feel, you're looking at your portfolio, you feel like, wow, everything's up, should I take profits? Can everything still be coming down? You still have that uncertainty, maybe, that things can be coming down, right? Maybe not after watching this video, but you might have that feeling. However, you are not going to feel that here. You gotta have a plan. And if you are drinking alcohol in the weekends, even though it's only in a weekend, but if you are doing stupid things like you are living unhealthy, you're drinking a lot of alcohol, you are going to make, I'm sorry to say, but at least this is how I work personally, you are going to make the wrong decisions on the most important time, probably right now, of your life. So what you want to be doing is you want to be that guy that is a little bit boring, that maybe follows a specific diet. Maybe you want to do a no carb diet. You want to do anything that helps you to be more clear in your mind. You want to meditate, you maybe want to do some yoga classes, you want to start climbing, you want to pick up some new hobbies, you want to take some distance from the markets too. But like, for example, meditating and eating good, taking care of your own body is very important. Taking now and then a distance from the markets is also very important, because you will underestimate how you are going to feel at these specific moments. And if you are not clear in your mind and you don't have a clear plan at these specific moments, then you can watch my videos all in all and we can have a lot of signals of things are happening, but you will not act on it because you will feel overly confident whenever this is happening. I've been through this many times. I've been through this so many times, guys, so many times. I have mentioned this many times on the channel, but yeah, so be careful with that. Don't use too much leverage. If you are looking to trade, mainly trade long positions. Why would you like short in a bull market, right? For example, if we have like, look at this rally in Bitcoin, you don't want to be short. Like if you are short here and take profits here, it's almost just luck. You want to wait for pullbacks and then you want to long. That is basically the strategy of a bull market. I've made these mistakes many times. But if you are thinking, oh, Bitcoin is going to correct here, bam, it's going to go up. Or maybe it's going to correct here, bam, it's going to go up. Or maybe it's going to correct here, small correction, bam, it goes up. Or maybe it will correct here, a little bit down, bam, it goes up. So guys, really, I'm sorry to say, don't short in the bull market. It's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. It's better worth it if you think it's coming down, let it come down till your entry, till a nice support level, and then you enter a long position. And you get, of course, you go out when it's invalidated, also with altcoins. But everything lines up right now that the coming 6 to 12 months is things are going to go up. Things are going to go up. So yeah, be careful with shorting. Guys, that was it for today's video. And if you have any things you want to let me know in the comment section down below. Any topics you want me to discuss, let me know in the comment section and down below. Of course, feel free to use any of the affiliate links I have in the description and down below as well. It's very much appreciated because you are supporting the channel with that as well. Liking, subscribing is also very much appreciated. And yeah, guys, that's all for now. And I wish you all a beautiful day and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video. Bye bye.